folks, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I do non-pop country music reactions here, and I don't know this song. It's the Turnpike Troubadours, their song 1968, and it was requested by Brian F. So Brian, thank you for this. And Brian, as I recall correctly, you said something about the lyrics in this are going to be a challenge to decipher, something along that. Decipher wasn't your word, but that's what you communicated basically, and you want to see if I can get it. So let's see what I can get here. It's been a little while since I've done a Troubadour song. 1968. All right, yeah, I was born in 61, so I would have been around 7 years old, second grade, maybe first, depending on when it came out.
1, 2, 3.
Love the beginning.
There ain't a thing in the world to take me back like a dark-haired girl in a Cadillac, a main street of an old forgotten town. And sunlight shines and fine white lines on weathered stores with open signs. They may as well just close them down. And you look like 1968, or was it 69, when I heard you caught a bullet? Well, I guess you're doing fine. And you speak of a revolution like it's someplace that you've been. Well, you've been a long time gone. Good to see you, my old friend.
Is this any kind of reference to Vietnam? And we're going to find out if that's part of the texture of this song. Oh, I love it.
Oh, now that sun has gone away, replaced instead by silver rays of moonlight falling on the avenue. Oh, and I could sleep if you would drive. I just can't keep my mind alive, and you've got nothing better else to do. And we've all been looking for you like a hobo. You walk in, well, how the mighty all have fallen, how the holy all have sinned. Is that the clattering of sabers, or the cool September wind? Well, you've been a long time gone. Good to see you, my old friend.
I'm trying to figure out what the revolution that this person was enamored of. They were obviously following some kind of track. It didn't work out. Nice.
And there's just 2 times a day like this you find this kind of blissfulness. The sun, it sets and rises in the morn.
Rises and sets.
And we're shaking hands, I rub my eyes, free of all my alibis, just blinking like the day that I was born. And you look like 1968, or was it 69, when I heard you caught a bullet? Well, I guess you're doing fine. And you speak of a revolution like it's someplace that you've been. Well, you've been a long time gone. Good to see you, my old friend. And when the rounds were fired that April, you were on the balcony. When 10,000 teardrops hit the ground in Memphis, Tennessee, you were a private
All right. Clear reference to the assassination of Martin Luther King. Somebody's in favor of a revolution, got shot, I guess he's doing fine. My old friend. All right. But why was he doing fine, though? The guy that caught a bullet, I mean, so it wasn't Vietnam. That was a lyric that confused me. And I guess, was Evan Felker still was he on this track? Because I think it was with him at this time. Now, I didn't grow up on country, so those of you who are really knowledgeable about the Troubadours, forgive me for not knowing everything. I mean, I react to songs and I don't know at all, and I'm playing catch up in a lot of stuff because I was into rock big in, British, Southern, then punk and all that. And I came to country much later in life. And well, one, I do not want to lose sight of the instrumentation in this song. It was brilliant. What they brought in at various times between the fiddle/violin, the accordion, even just the way the drum was, the bass was underneath it just so. You didn't even notice it, but frequently that's how bass works, is to be underneath it, holding everything up and moving it along. But the lyrics, they weren't on the nose. It's one of these songs where obviously I could see why you said that this would be a challenge to decipher the meaning of, because it was clearly about Martin Luther King, but it wasn't about him. It was they referred to him or the event in Memphis because that's where he was assassinated. But how is this dude doing fine that got shot? That doesn't make sense. All right, so I'm going to leave that one alone. But he's remembering back. A guy walks in that he knew, I guess, from back in the day. He looks like a hobo. He's into a revolution. Is that a revolution in favor of civil rights? Is that against it? Is it just a song about embracing what's good? I don't know. In 1968, or was it 69? And you're like, oh my gosh, I love lyrics like that because you're going on a journey at that point. Because if the songwriter doesn't even know, so to speak, then you don't either. And so now you're going to be superimposing your life over or into, infusing your life into the song itself. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel good at the end of the song, even though it was a reference to Martin Luther King. So I'm guessing it has something to do with embracing what's good. But why was that dude doing well after he got shot? Was that about Martin Luther King, or did some other guy get shot? But he's doing all right. I don't know. So that wouldn't have been Martin Luther King because he wasn't doing all right after he got shot. But maybe this other guy recovered from got me. I don't know. But I felt good at the end of the song, and maybe that's what they wanted to communicate. I don't know. Embrace the good things that happen in life, but MLK's assassination wasn't a good thing, although it did bring a lot more to the forefront in American life. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to rate that one. The number that popped into my head was a 9.2. Maybe if I thought I understood the song, it'd be higher than that, but I don't think that I'm a measure of a song, whether I understand it or not. Some songs are just, like you said, you put it to me, Brian. So, all right, guys, that goes into the playlist of songs of 9 and above. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.